Okay. This time I checked the mic before I started talking to myself for like 5 minutes. Hello, everybody. Ana Reyes, I feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit. How was the end of your semester? I'm gonna rotate my mic a little bit. Y'all can hear me, right? Can you hear me? Million? And hello to Brandon, the Lego Universal Disney fan, Richie, Luis, Lego Rockstar. Why isn't it letting me chat on the YouTube thing? Okay, so it's only letting me chat on the multi-stream thingy. Okay, man, this is like so neon-y. I feel like it's coming across... Well, I guess I don't totally know. Let me see what it looks like on YouTube and on Twitch. YouTube... Mute. View your channel. I'm live. Yeah, that's pretty neon-y. That's wild. First year of college was overwhelming, chaotic, but fun. Aww. First year of college. I remember my first year of college. Let me see. Let me mute the Twitch tab too. Okay, it's already muted. Oh, and of course I need to change the hashtags over there on Twitch because I don't know how to get them like normally. Formula 1, McLaren, Lando, Lego building. And done. Giving off semi-highlighter vibes. I know, it's like, it's a Lando shirt because I'm building Lando today. Hey, Crypto. Hey, Kevin. What's up? What's up? Okay, I guess I could just start building. Yeah, if you guys can, give a thumbs up on this video if you're watching from YouTube. Is there a way to make it not so bright? I have a lamp on, but it's not a lamp that you can control the brightness. Well, you know what? It's not even gonna matter because I'm gonna be tiny anyways. Because I'm gonna have the build cam on. So yeah, there you go, with the build cam. Hey, Ron. I know, I'm excited I'm returning to slopes too. I just have my freaking phone on. Oh yeah, I was writing that I'm live streaming. Let me put it on my live on my Discord. And then let me grab my Twitch URL real quick. Twitch. Ordered the Snoopy set online today. I was actually just working on my script for the Snoopy review today. And I was gonna film it, but then I was like, I really need to start building all of these June 1st Lego sets. Which is why, yeah, I'm just gonna live stream probably the rest of them rather than make individual reviews for them. I might still do it for the helmets and the Star Wars stuff. And Twitch. Okay, sweet. So I put it in my Discord. Oh my god, Justin. My husband just dropped another vloggity vlog. He does like these super homemade like vlogs, and I'm like, oh my god, if anybody ever finds them. Because he's kind of like a boomer on social media. Okay, cool. So I put it in my stories, put it in my Discord. I don't really think there's anything else I do, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to be returning to Brick Slopes this year. I really just wanted to visit Aubrey also because she has come to visit me, I feel like twice since I've last gone out there. And then other Aubrey's gonna try to go also, Atlanta Aubrey. Should be a fun time. I ordered the Snoopy set. I was surprised Lego sold out very quick. Ooh, they must not have gotten very many Snoopy copies. I'm actually on my way home from work. All right, I'll see you later, Richie. Snoopy set is adorable. One of the Lego I was working on the buildable Spider-Man figure frame. Oh yeah, I saw that one. at the Lego store. I was just there a couple days ago. I put a little like vlog, like a short form vlog together, and then I just never posted it. But I went this weekend. Here, can I move this down? Oops, that's zooming out. I don't want you zoomed out. How do I switch it to... No. Stop it. No. Oh, God. Now I'm like too close. And now you can't even see my face. I'm like using the Osmo Pocket. But it's so finicky. Okay, how do I get this to like angle upward? You know what I mean? Go up. It's like not. Okay, here, I'm just gonna Google it. Fuck me. Osmo Pocket, how to change tilt angle during webcam mode. Tapping the slider zoom icon on the right side. So tap that. And now, okay. Okay. A little bit higher. There. I was like, you gotta see my jersey. It says Lando Norris on it. And this is kind of like showing too much of my crotch. But I don't want, okay. I don't want y'all getting dizzy either. Okay. Have a little bit of a new setup. Not super new. 1,000 stars is rating with a party of 4. Thank you, 1,000 stars for the raid. Do I have Piastri? I do have Piastri. I'll probably build that later this week or tomorrow on live stream. Okay, so I'm mostly going to be down here anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right. Building Lando Norris today. I love Lando. I was so happy he won the World Championship last year. All right, who else has come in? Love when Lego employees build the sets and get a display for public. Yeah, I like walking in on them when they're building them too. Hey, Brits Bricks. Seeing Minas Tirith at the Lego store, I was very surprised how huge it was. I know! Everybody just kept saying, like, it's not big enough. And I'm like, look, I understand if you had different expectations, but to be saying that it's not big enough is just entirely false. I saw you were doing the F1 helmets. I did the Ferrari drivers last week. Nice. Very nice. I streamed those about a month and a half ago. You get the fig last. You get the fig last unless you build like I do. Because I am going to open the last bag because I want to see the figure first. But somebody needs to remind me not to open the bag. Because I'll tend to like, ooh, look at Lando. Oh, he's so cute. I think he's cute in like a little brother way. I could never be attracted to somebody that young. Like he just looks so young to me. 1, 2. I do need to stop streaming at 5, so I'm only going to be here for 2 hours. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, the last bag. Yeah, don't let me dump it out because I always with the Ferrari helmets I opened the last bag just to get the figure, but then I like dumped everything out and I was like, no, you don't need to dump it because you just need to pull out the figgy stuff. All right, what is he wearing? Because I know it's like not something. Okay, I found a torso. What color are his pants? Ooh, dual molded legs. I remember not really loving the hairpiece they chose for him. And I won't start a rant about whatever that was at Monaco. You know, at least that was a little more exciting than last year's Monaco. Monaco's quite a snooze fest usually just because the cars are so big that you can't like pass. Okay, there's nothing in here. But, that whole, all those red flag warnings really kept all of us on our toes, right? I was like, what is going on? I saw that the commentators were thinking, I don't know that this was ever confirmed, but the commentators were thinking that because there's an extra garage, you know, in the paddock, because now we have an 11th team this year, that's why they were kind of undercutting the exit pit lane, and that's what was causing like the speeding on the pit lane. So I don't know if that was ever confirmed or not, but that kind of seems viable. All right, look at me. I didn't dump all the pieces out. Yay. Go, Jean. But I freaking cried when Carlos was taken out. My baby doe. My baby doe. I do wonder where the rest of these stickers are supposed to go. Because, like, the Ferrari helmets, these were all the stickers you got. And it was basically just the same thing 3 times in case you made mistakes. And these go on the visor. But this comes with extra stickers. Like, are they just meant... I'll check my instructions to see if it's, like, explained. Evening from the UK. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Paul. Oh, pizza. Don't tempt me. I'm trying to be better about my eating habits. Here's the instruction booklet. No blurb or anything, but I do think this looks really neat. Like, that's really cool looking. My best friend's favorite driver is Lando, which is one of the reasons I'm a huge fan. I also just was like, I remember becoming like a fan of Lando when he won his first Grand Prix race a couple years ago. I was like, "Aw, go Lando!" So here's the figure that we get. He's not wearing his racing suit. He's wearing an LN shirt. Stands for Lando Norris. Is that bright enough? Here, let me wait for the YouTube to catch up to me. Okay, that looks all right. All right. Sorry, I was just making sure. So yeah, he's got sneakers on, which is funny because in the latest ad, yeah, he's making fun of Piastri for having flip-flops. He's like, actually, they're thongs in Australia. And on the back, it has the 1. It's kind of cool because it's like he's wearing, you know, the LN merch, which you can get on his shop, LN4. But yeah, I don't love this hair piece. Like, that doesn't match at all. There's already an existing piece out there that has, like, curly hair and kind of cut on the sides that is perfect. So I wonder if, like, maybe Lando didn't like that hair piece and asked for them to change it or something. But I don't think that was the correct choice here. Sorry, let me figure out the best piece. There you go. I think if I can deal with the instructions over there, this will be a good angle for you guys. Hello, Gabby, also from the UK. How is it same as Hamilton and Leclerc and have almost 100 less pieces? I don't know. That's kind of a good question. I talked to the designer on a pretty regular-ish basis, like maybe a couple times a week, and he designed all 4 of these helmets. So I'm going to see if I can pick his brain. I never like to, like, just ask questions because, you know, it's not like official or on the record kind of stuff. So that's why I'm like, I'll see if I can pick his brain about that. The piece count. As a Ferrari fan, I'm glad they had them in race kit. I know. I really wish we had gotten the race kits. But maybe one thing to consider is that, you know, it takes 18 to 24 months for a Lego set to be, like, developed and all that jazz. Maybe they just didn't have the concept for the suits yet. That's what I feel, because the helmet is very specifically to match, you know, the 1000 GP livery or whatever, right? So maybe they just hadn't given Lego a design for them yet, so they were like, well, let's just go with an outfit. That's gonna be my thoughts. 5-second penalty for discussing Monaco. You're killing me. Hey, JJ. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind, aren't I? Latublea, hello. I know, I fell behind for a month because I've been so busy with traveling and stuff. But I wasn't lying. I really want to stream at least once a week. So I was going to stream yesterday, but I never got to. I pretty much, it was like the end of the day, and I was going to do a late night stream, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather sleep and be well rested and stuff. So here I am. None of the drivers actually sped. It was measured by distance in the pit and pit times. Hopefully we'll have all the parts this time. Oh my god, I haven't even ordered the correct piece for my Hamilton helmet. Lego started doing small and large cardboard boxes for the peb walls. Carla's losing out on points was so hard. Oh my god, I was like, you know what? At this, like, kill me. I think I said that. I was like, I'm not having fun anymore. Honestly, it's just like, it was like Carlos and all his ex-teammates. Just on that little. I thought that was funny, but it wasn't funny. Howdy neighbors. Hey, Danny fandoms. Lando looks like Lego building friendships. It kind of does, huh? Hey there, Dave. Mapping in the miles. I changed the hairpiece on Lando. Yeah, I'm going to change the hairpiece on my Lando, too. It's going to be a rough title defense as well. Kimmy winning the... Oh, yeah. I don't think Lando is planning on defending the title by any means. But I don't know. After what Max was able to pull off last year, he earned my respect big time. And also, yeah, you just really can't discount people. I love how Max says, he's like, I'm going to race whatever you put me in. If you're going to put me in a tractor, I'm going to race that. And dang if he isn't doing exactly that, right? And George, yeah, it's so funny. Poor George. It's just like, oh, I'm finally not in the shadow of the 7-time world champion, and I'm finally in a rocket ship of a car, and this child prodigy is just kicking my butt. I feel for him, but at the same time, it's just, that's just how it is, right? It's just, the better driver is the better driver. It would seem like more with the initials, the crazy tech build. Hello from Germany. Hi, Thorsten. Thanks for tuning in again. I love seeing like all the familiar names every time you guys come in the chat. I appreciate you guys. And these black pieces, I can't totally see them. Picked by Lando and Oscar personally. Mental health is key and sleep is crucial. Yep. Hey everyone. Oh, hey Mav. Fancy seeing you in the daytime. I'm usually watching Mav's streams, but at night on Fridays, I've seen NPC with more personality than Donald Trump. What? Why are we talking about that? Oscar also doesn't have the right hairpiece. Max is a beast. Yeah, he is. Kimmy is doing what Kimmy does. Let's go fast. Oh, sorry. I was trying to go down on my seat a little bit. Well, now I feel like I'm too down. Too low. All right. We've got 26 on YouTube. Thank you. And 8 on Twitch. This is definitely going to get... Oh, wait. It's Save the Day. Never mind. Maybe it's not. Okay. I want something I recognize. Oi, hello. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Declan Bricks. Another UKer. I guess it's about that time of the night for y'all to be on the internet. It's 9 o'clock currently in the UK. Yeah, I wanted to buy these on day 1, but these didn't come out on day 1. They came out on day 3. And on day 3, I was at Disney. And by then, Lego had already said that they were going to be sending these to me. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll be patient. But man, I got back from Disney Thursday, and these weren't going to get here till they got here yesterday. I was like really tempted because I went to the Lego store. I really wanted to buy them. But I was like, no, you need to be good about money right now. They're coming in the mail. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 1. I think the big issue is George loved the ground effect cars. This new regs with the Aero, they're able to slide and throw the cars into corners more, hence Lewis is finding form again. It works better this style, prepping the tires rise more crucial than ever. Well, and also, Ferrari just has a better car this year. Hi, Charles Olson. Big up UK. 28 in here, only 9 likes. Hit that. 28 people watching and only 9 likes? Do you guys hate me? Apologies if you've covered this, but will you be at Brickworld next week? Dave, I will be at Brickworld. So I was planning on it in the beginning of the year. And then I was like, this isn't feasible. After my husband was laid off, I was like, well, it's not that it's not feasible. I was just like, I would rather prioritize trips that he can come on. And I mean, he can come with me to Chicago. He just doesn't want to. And so I had already kind of written it off. But then I got offered, so I'm going, and it's because I'm going to be filming a video for content. I'm going to be working, like I got hired to film a video at Brickworld. So I am going, but I'm going to be there for less than 24 hours. And at the moment, I'm actually kind of scared because I just had a call, like the day that I left for Disney, I had a call, like I had a meeting about like the expectations. And I was like, maybe I won't have enough time to do what they want me to do in just 24 hours. So I'm a little nervous about that. I have flight alerts set up to see if I can leave Thursday to have an extra day, but we'll see. So this is going to be on the base, underneath the base, the LN logo, Lando Norris. Love it. Well, it's Lando Norris, and then it's also kind of a 4, which is historically his number. Except when you're the freaking world champion. 1, 2, 3. Fun. I started on the website right to the store immediately. Hebrews Ferrari crushed this weekend. Yeah, seeing Charles go into the wall broke my heart. Poor Charles. Looks like the bad luck is back. The bad luck Monaco. If Max does quit Red Bull, they're really after Oscar. Ooh, thanks for following, Sir Gawain. Sorry, the laptop is really far away and I have elderly eyes. Bricktastic in Manchester. I hope to go to Bricktastic in Manchester one year. I love London, so I just need to go on during a time when I can sacrifice a couple of London touristy days to do like the convention. I might end up in London in September. I'll be attending Fan Media Days in Denmark again and going to LEGO headquarters. And the only connections out of Austin, the only international flights out of Austin are London, Amsterdam, and Frankfurt. And my best friend's in Germany, so I was like, hey, I could come to Frankfurt and we could like hang out or something. And she's like, I want to go to London, which I'll never complain. I freaking love London. So haven't planned anything, so I still don't know if that's what I'm going to do. But it's possible I'll be in London in September, either the few days before or the few days after Fan Media Days. Looking forward to seeing you. Maybe my son will be with me. Ladies are staying home. Fun. Perez told his engineer about the road. Manchester is better than London. Come tourists here. What does that say? What in the world? I've watched your videos for some time and have always enjoyed them. Well, thank you. Is that what it says? Thanks for watching my videos. Wait, is that really what that text before says? Is that like a weird, is that like a Viking font? Okay. One, two, three, four. No, one, two, three, four. Okay, so who has seen Masters of the Universe? Anybody? Or who is going to watch Masters of the Universe? I can't stop thinking about it. Like, I want to go see it again. It was such a freaking fun cinematic experience. I'm going to go and treat myself and get myself a giant thing of popcorn and swim in it. You should come to Brick Vegas in Nevada. Brick Vegas? Who's hosting that one? I haven't heard of that one. Great, thanks. Not yet, Jean. Trying not to see the spoilers. Not yet. It's a rental from a rental. It's a popcorn flick. You gotta watch it in theaters. Something about the soundtrack and the score. The score and soundtrack choices were top notch. I'm really bummed that people aren't seeing it in theaters because I want a sequel. Dang it. 1, 2, 3. Where is... I need another 1x2. Oh, you were hiding. Like, it's getting chatter, but the chatter isn't enough to drive people out, and it's kind of sad. And I almost feel like there was hardly any marketing for it either. Which is just weird. Like, the cast is so stacked. It's facing forward. PG-13 rating helps the violence have more freedom, from what my friend told me. I just bought Mario Galaxy on Blu-ray. Lug Vegas, Nevada. It's new. It's got Jared Leto in it, which equals a void. I will say, I did not know he was in it. It wasn't until the credits rolled that I was like, who was Jared Leto? Or Leto. I don't know how you say his name. And then I was like, oh, he's Skeletor. So, if you just hate Jared Leto, he doesn't look like Jared Leto, nor does he sound like Jared Leto. So, I don't know. I think this is his best role since Requiem for a Dream, which came out 26 years ago. I feel like everything else he's done since then has just been not good. But no, this role was... Skeletor was great. Two credit scenes are in the movie. Hello from Arizona. Hello, Tanis Parker. Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of Skeletor time in the movie. You just don't fucking know that it's Jared Leto. Hello, Christina. My friend Brickstery is here from the land of the Danes. I've never been in a Jeans version stream. You haven't? Well, thanks for being in it today. What the Brick YouTube? What the Brick YT? Hope you're having a good day. I am having a super lovely day. It's been pretty chill and getting like organized and email time kind of stuff. Like I started cleaning up this room and then the other room, the Lord of the Rings room. It's not really the Lord of the Rings room, but it's the one where the Lord of the Rings collection is. I started doing that Sunday. Just finished up earlier today. What should I build? I can join with a Harry Potter set maybe. Do it! Do the Harry Potter book nook. Did you get that one? Funniest thing I've seen was a petition signed by thousands that read, "Put Morbius back in the cinema. We were all busy that weekend." Thought he got a rough deal as a Joker, but after that seemed just being annoying and method too much. Yeah, I think he's just like trying too hard with some of these roles. What does that zombie on the screen mean? Do you guys see that? Did somebody do something on YouTube or Twitch? I don't want to miss it, but I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring stuff. Yeah, what does that say? Just subscribed. Free. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't. Thank you for subscribing. Zombie thing. I know you're not a zombie, but I don't know why the zombie thing appeared on here. I love your Lord of the Rings display. Thank you. I need to get into the world token. You really do. You do. I need to reread the Similarian, or however that's pronounced. I read that when I was like in middle school. Keeping my eye on the Jaws ideas set since it's retiring soon. I thought maybe they could do APXGP helmets and give Pearson Hayes a casual outfit. That would be sick, actually. Because they have such cool helmets. Well, I especially love Sonny Hayes' helmet. The teal colored one. Which actually, now that I think about it, do those colors exist in Lego? Because if they don't exist in Lego, I don't want it. It's like, have you guys seen the Technic Aston Martin that's coming out? Which also, why is there a freaking Technic Aston Martin? Anyways. Like, it's not the right color. It's just not the right color. And I feel like there is a Lego color in existence that is the Aston Martin color. Sorry, the instructions there are not really, I can't see them because of the lamp. I love your laptop stickers. Thank you. I think they're all from a fan of. And also the Hera over here, but I don't think you can see it. Post-stream chicken nuggies. All right. Enjoy the lurk. Thanks for tuning in and the raid. A full-size Anduril. I know. I've actually been looking at some Anduril replicas. But I would need two. Well, not two Andurils, but I would need two... because I would put them on the side. And actually, I just bought something else for my Lord of the Rings display. Something that I did not think I would find. So I need that to come in first before I plan out the rest of the stuff around it. But I'm excited to show you guys when the thing comes in. It was definitely something really hard to find. And the second it popped up, I jumped on it. Well, maybe not the second, but 34 minutes after that. The Technic Aston, I don't think Lego have done a set for such an uncompetitive car. I know. I was so, like, I got the ick. I was like, why is Lego doing an Aston Martin car? They are not impressive. They haven't been impressive for a very long time. And also, I was like, did Lawrence Stroll just say, like, hey, I need Aston Martin to have one of those fancy big Lego builds? Like, why don't we have one? You know, like, I think he complained about it or something. That's my head canon. And that's the only reason that we're getting that, because nothing else makes sense. Why would we get, I'm just so upset. But obviously I need it. Like, I need it there. But I'm not going to be happy about it. I finally got Minas Tirith today from Lego. It's huge. Isn't it? It's so massive. That box is massive. And that's what I was saying is, like, then the top of the box shows you just like 10 minifigures, and it's like, come on. Like, it's so empty. Oh. Sorry, my friend messaged me and I was just making sure he didn't need something. Okay, just catching up on a few DMs. Have I only been streaming for 25 minutes? 37 minutes. No, this is a Lego Anduril. Oh, I don't want a Lego Anduril. I want a real one. Long time no live stream. What do you mean long time no live stream? It's only been a month. Which compared to before that, where I didn't stream, I think it was like a year, right? I am going to be streaming this coming August. Well, here's the thing. I want to be streaming on a weekly basis, hence why I'm here. But I'm going to be also streaming during Stand Up to Cancer. So I'll be like part of all the fundraising with the stand-up builders and stuff. I don't know if you guys know like Brian Saviano and oh, what is that kid's name? Oh, here, they're all in the Discord. I could just like pull it up. Stand-up builders, Brian Saviano, Jake Studs, that's his name. And then More and More. So they're the I knew More and More's name. That's not the one I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of Jake. So yeah, they're like the organizers, Brian, Jake Studs, and then More and More for this whole... Oh yeah, does it show that I'm streaming? Oh, it does. Yay, on Discord. So yeah, more details to come on whenever that's coming up, but I'll probably be doing giveaways, you know, to try to raise funds for cancer because fuck cancer. Lego brick separator you complete. Is that Twilight screening tonight? Yes, tonight is the Twilight screening. Oh my gosh, Tammy. Hi, first of all. But I just found out that at least as of like a year ago, Jackson and Ashley Green both live in Austin. Did you know that? Because I thought it was just part of some like tour they were doing, but they like live here. And I still don't know if it's going to be like the tickets where we can meet them, but either way, I'm just excited to go. Oh, the F1 theme song is on, but in lo-fi. It's okay, I've only streamed 12 in the last 3 months. Wow, that's crazy. That's still a lot. Yeah, how did I not know that? Did I miss you? Well, I don't know why you would mention it actually now that I think about it, but I plan to be like, hey, do you guys want to be friends? Is that stupid? We talked about burger places around Austin. Fun. You just watched Twilight. I was so tempted to watch it last night, but I was like, no, you're going to watch it tomorrow. Okay. But I do love Twilight. And I was like kind of a latecomer to Twilight because the movies came out, I think while I was in high school and college. And I just like didn't have time to get into like that kind of stuff. And I was just like, this is lame. This is weird. Like what, why? And I remember when I lived alone in Houston, I actually moved to Houston for like 6 months briefly for a job. I saw they were like on sale, the Blu-rays. So I bought them at Best Buy. And I watched all of them and I was like, this is incredible. It's like campy and cheesy and like bad in its own way also, but it's amazing. Like there's a reason there's like a cult following, right? He tries burgers everywhere and he does reviews for them. He does? Batman Legacy The Dark Knight. Oh my gosh, Britt has also been playing Batman Legacy The Dark Knight. Okay. Oh no. You know, I also have a Lando energy drink here, but I don't think I'm going to drink it because I don't feel like having a heart attack. But see, it matches my shirt and his helmet. I'm kind of bummed that they didn't include the monster logos on this. I don't understand, like, Lego's thing with not including energy drink logos. All my tattoos are horror characters. Vampires don't sparkle. I mean, it's okay. Like, you don't have to... You don't have to, like, agree with it. It's just a different universe that she created. I think I just like... What do I like about Twilight? I don't know. The ridiculousness of it all. I do like the idea of vampires that can exist in the daylight. Except, you know, it has to be overcast. Otherwise, they sparkle. Hit that like button, Brickers. It's a tween to teen oriented set. Are you talking about the Twilight? Or are you talking about this helmet? Okay, we're almost on to bag 2. I want to get to the squiggles, the Lando blobs. I wonder if he ever gets sick of the Lando blobs, if he's like, dang it, why did I have to make this my whole personality? I'm sick of it now. Bag 2. Haven't you seen Vampire Diaries? They have daylight rings. I haven't seen it. Currently have you playing in the background while I edit, so I might not talk much. It's okay. I'm always happy with lurkers. As long as you hit the thumbs up button. If you like vampires that can go in the daylight, the original is called Vampire Hunter. And then there's Blade. I remember Blade. I haven't seen Blade in forever. Wasn't there a new Blade coming out, or did they cancel that? Marvel has fumbled so many things in the last years. I just can't. I can't get over it. I can't get hyped for it. I just can't. The helmet, 14 plus sets or below have no representation of energy drinks. Well, I understand that that's their rule, but why is that their rule? Like, what's wrong with energy drinks, I guess? Because don't they, did I miss a step? Is this an, oh no, it's not, okay. I was about to be like, John, you made a mistake. Well, this would have been an instruction mistake, not a John mistake. I think it's saved post Secret Wars. Are you picking up the Switch 2 today? So I was going to, but my husband said we should wait until next week when like Amazon sales are happening. Is it Prime Day maybe? Which I'll be honest, it's okay for us to wait because the second we get the Switch 2, I'm gonna not be productive. Do you think they will do Mercedes helmets next? I hope so. I would love a Kimi helmet. I would love a Max helmet. I want a Carlos helmet. I would love a Carlos Sainz helmet. Like, it's so iconic. How could you not? I feel like I'm missing a lot of chats. Oh, Blade saved post Secret Wars. The new Blade was canceled. Boo. 80s anime. Oh, I bet you my husband has seen it. Same with the F1 Speed Champions. The Red Bull and Visa livery are 18 plus products while the rest are 10. Hey, Jean, how's it going? Hey, OG Thanon. I'm good. How are you doing? I'm a little bit hungry. Jean, this helmet is so hard to build. I made so many mistakes. This one, I thought they were the exact same build as the Ferrari ones. Hi, Greg Dillon. Prime days start on the 23rd. Ugh. I don't want to wait that long. We'll see. We'll see. It's really just like we're trying to maximize the best deal. Because today the best deal would have been, I think there's like a 1% cash back at Target. Plus I have the 5% cash back like card at Target, the red card. So that was how I was going to do it. And I was going to get the bundle and then pick one of the games like Pocopia. But he was like, we should wait. How was your Disney trip? The Disney trip was so fun. And it was actually like, it's the Disney trip that I feel like I've had the least sleep on. But it was still the most fun. Like we were rope dropping like both days. But both days we were also getting home or back to our hotel at like 11 or midnight. It was wild, but it was so much fun. It was so needed. I love hanging out with our friends Brian and Jill. And they never take too much convincing to meet us at Disney. This was our first time going with them to Disney World, though. We usually meet them at Disneyland. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was just like so needed. We just needed some Disney joy in our life. We got to, I mean, my thing is always like making sure I can get on the Guardians ride. It's kind of hard to get into, and the lightning passes kind of changed again recently. I will say we ended up saving money because we didn't buy any lightning passes. I feel like we usually probably spend a few $100s on lightning lane pass stuff. We just don't like waiting in lines. But I do feel like the new system has made it so that the waits aren't as long. Because like stuff that we usually would see waits like up to 2 hours for, were like 45 minutes to an hour. And I never mind waiting an hour for a good ride that I want to get on. So sometimes it would say like an hour wait and it was like a 37-minute wait. Because I'm obsessed with like timing the rides. Like how long it's actually going to take for us to get on there. Do you think they'll do Cadillac helmets next? I don't think they're going to do anything nice for Cadillac until they do something good. They're having a horrible year, but they're doing better than Aston Martin. Fucking Aston Martin. I never understand it. Do you think they're going team by team? I don't know. I don't think they are because I feel like I don't feel like Carlos is going to get a helmet until Williams can do something impressive. How is the build so far? The build so far feels identical to the other helmets. With a few changes here and there, like the underside LN lettering and stuff, and then the coloring on the inside, there's a lot of orange and neon for McLaren and Lando colors, you know? But yeah, fun stuff. I like the helmet builds a lot, so it would have to be really bad for me to like really be like, this was a crappy helmet build. I know it'll start getting complicated once I get into more of the meat of this. What is your favorite all-time F1 helmet design? What is my favorite? I'm pretty sure it's Lando's. Either Lando's or Carlos's. Are we talking like seasonal stuff? Because Carlos's Mexico 2024 helmet, incredible. And then Carlos's Sparkles themed helmet from last year, also incredible. Do you stay on Disney property? No. We like never stay on Disney property because we get free hotels with Hyatt points. What's happening? Okay. Sorry, I like flipped this and I couldn't figure out which side it went onto. Yeah, so we really game as much of the system as we can with points and stuff like that. So we, any chance we get, we stay at Hyatt's, and they're pretty much free with the points. So this has to face this way, and then you're gonna go on this clip. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. All right. I lost my McLaren hat in Indiana, on Indiana Jones. Oh my gosh, my husband lost his Luffy hat. Of all the rides, he lost it on Spaceship Earth. I was like, how do you lose it on Spaceship Earth? I think he must have left it on the chair. So we did not go back to it. And then at the end of the night, Brian, our friend Brian, like he had been feeling bad all day, and Justin went to the anime store to buy another Luffy hat. So Brian at the end of the day went to the Lost and Found, and they had it. So it's a win-win. Lightning lanes are so expensive. I prefer DAS. Well, you have to have a disability to get that, so we can't just get that. Sup chat, sup Gene, what's the build? Hey K dude, the build for today is the McLaren LANDO helmet. Oops. This little guy, which is why I'm matching it. I'm wearing my Lando Norris jersey. Aston Martin's getting the big Technic car. I don't know that it was planned. Also, hi Fred. I don't know that it was like planned as much as I was talking earlier about my theory is that Papa Stroll came and flexed his money and was like, you better make a car for Aston Martin. Like, my team deserves it. Look, nothing against Lance Stroll. Like, I'm not a Lance Stroll hater like other people are. But I don't even think he wants to be an F1 driver. Like, has anybody asked him if he wants to be an F1 driver? Also, hi. Cadillac will be above Aston Martin by the end of the season. I thought they already were. Although I guess Alonso just scored a point. No. Yeah, he did because Sergio got a penalty right after the fact. Poor Checo. I love that guy. Hamilton helmet at Monaco was sweet. See, I thought Hamilton's helmet at Monaco kind of looked like gifted party hat times 20 jewels. Thank you, Shape of the Soup, for the party hats. You know, like when in science fiction movies, when you see like bugs with like skeletal type of armor, that's what I thought Lewis's helmet looked like. Like bug armor. It's like the best way I could describe it. I think they do helmets every 3 months. I just love the Disney bubble at Disney hotels. Yeah, if I go alone to Disney, I stay at the Disney. I stay on site mostly because I feel safer. But yeah, with Justin, we just stay in a Hyatt. I'm on the autism. I know that, Brandon. You've told me that. That helmet looks awesome. I gathered it was a helmet. Could have gotten the hint with the shirt. Hey, you never know. Not everybody knows that I always try to stay on theme. To this day, I still never been to Disney before. Aw, well, hey, you're still young. I didn't go to Disney for the first time until I was... Well, I'm not going to tell you how old I was, but it was a few years ago. 2021 was my first time, and I was in my 30s already. We were always too poor to go to Disney growing up. And then it just wasn't a priority for me in my 20s when I was living just paycheck to paycheck. So, but yeah, now we love it. We go probably twice a year just to different parks. Like last year we didn't do Disney World at all, but we went to Tokyo Disneyland and then we went to Disneyland for Thanksgiving. Actually, we're talking about doing that again. That was a lot of fun. I'm no Stroll fan. I'm almost certain we can get a way more exciting driver than him. Yep. Party hat. YouTube has TikTok-like features called gifts. Oh, that must have been what the party hats were. Thanks again, Shape of Soup. I thought it looked like a purple snow globe. 2006 was my first time going to Disneyland. Wow, you must have been a baby. Part of me thinks they're going from the recent constructor standings, and in 2024 they were 5th. This is the 5th Technicar. Coincidence? I do like your Papa Stroll theory. See, I was hoping that because Williams got 5th in constructor standing last year, we get a Williams car next. So I don't know. Like, just starting to lose hope. I just want a new Williams car. I think I realized this weekend that I'm turning into a Lewis hater. Or I think I've been a Lewis, like I think I'm just still upset about the Ferrari thing. I don't know that I'm ever going to get over that. I used to like Lewis. And now I just feel like everything that he does, I'm just like, I roll. Or maybe it's just because now he's also dating Kim Kardashian and I'm like, okay. Everything you've done in the last, whatever, 5 years is officially performative. But yeah, him dating Kim Kardashian just gave me the ick. Tokyo Disney was pretty great. We've been talking about going back to Japan. Oh, stop making me build upside down. It's like one of my least favorite things. Building on like the underside of things. The Disney payment plans have been a game changer for me and my friend. No charges to credit cards with interest. I bet. Those are good. I love a 0 interest plan. But I typically just pay off my credit card every month. I'm also bummed that they didn't... Yeah, that's the thing about the helmets. Especially when they leaked Lego Rockstar. I was just like... It's like, what the heck is this? Which I almost feel like the leaks ruined the fact that they were like supposed to be special for the Monaco race, right? The 1000th race. But it was still like, man... We're probably just never going to get a normal Lando helmet, right? Like, why would they do that? I just want blobs on all the sides. Is that too much to ask for? Oh no, what did I did something upside down. Did I do it upside down on the other side? Okay, let's do the side first and then we'll check our work. Okay, looks like correct. Man, that was scary. It's nothing to do with Kim at all. I'm definitely more of a Leclerc fan than I am a Lewis fan. I've always been more of a Leclerc fan, and I think it's because Leclerc is my husband's favorite driver. I just really liked Charlo's era. Charlitos. Two Carloses. Okay, clip. The clipping game on all of these is just wild. Okay, bag 3. Grand Piano or Shire and Sauron helmet. I don't know, I've never been tempted to get the Grand Piano, but now that I think about it, that is kind of cool build. But I mean, the Shire was pretty special. Not gonna lie. Overpriced, weird looking trees, but it's a special build. And I love Lord of the Rings. So it's like, it's hard for me to be biased here, to make an unbiased choice. How can you be a Lewis hater? He went to a team he wanted to be on since he was a kid, plus he has helped to make changes at Ferrari for the good finally. By the way, him dating Kim is a total publicity stunt. I don't think them dating is a publicity stunt. I think it's, I mean, here's the thing about celebrity relationships. All of it is PR. There's definitely couples that date just for PR. But I think people date because they like each other. It just happens to also be PR, no matter what, just because they're famous. So I don't think it's a stunt type of thing. I think they genuinely like each other, which... And, yeah, I understand why everybody would want to drive for Ferrari. Duh. That's, like, an iconic name and team with so much history and weight behind it. But I'm like, why did you have to take the seat from Carlos? Although, granted, I would have been pissed no matter who. I thought that Ferrari was doing just fine as they were. And Carlos was just so sad. I don't know. I mean, hey, he went to Ferrari and then look at what kind of first year he had. So it's like, is that how it goes? I think it's supposed to be on straight. Yes, okay. I mean, I was a Lewis lover for a very long time, okay? The Lewis hater thing is more recent. I mean, heck, he could have stayed in Mercedes and then he might be on his way to get... I guess he is running in the second in the running right now, but it's still early. I just didn't want Carlos getting kicked out of Ferrari. Kim so she can go to F1 for her fans. I don't think Kim has fans that are into F1. I mean, possibly. Gotta go. What? Don't say that. What the heck? I'm home. Oh, hey, Richie. Welcome back. Hello from leaving work finally. Hey, Charles. Orlando was super lovely. Thank you for asking. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't mention earlier. Well, I mean, I mentioned it on Instagram, but Getting to start and end on Guardians of the Galaxy for my Epcot day, and then start and end on Rise of the Resistance on Hollywood Studios Day was pretty epic. Not gonna lie, super, super cool. I still think Lewis is gonna find a way to pull a max the later half of the season. I would be happy to see Lewis win an 8th championship title, though. So I guess I'm not full-on Lewis hater. But my pick this year for championship winner so far is Kimi. Love your streaming screen template. Very thoughtful design. Well, thank you. My friend Forstud designed my logo. This logo up here, jeans version. This thing down here, though, the brick thing, it came from, God, I'm doing horrible. But that came from Canva. And then so did the chat block. Trying my best over here. But also like the thing down here, where are we? This thing down here came from like my previous streaming template. And in the background, I just kind of threw it together from, I don't know, Google. Charles is my fave. Charlos Kovich. That bag rip. The ancient moon gazing in looks like a good set in value. I don't think I've seen it. Carlos did look so good in red. Oh. I get such PTSD when those videos come across my feed of him in red. Well, like, and that's where I fell in love with him. He was in Austin and he walked right in front of me and I was like, oh, hey, girl. The fact that the inside of these is so colorful is so funny to me. Like, it's so unnecessary to have all these millions of colors on the inside of the helmet. Oh no, I put that on wrong. Okay. Oh. Caught it. Okay. Other side. They're opening a Lego store close to us. I'm excited and worried. Where is that? What city is that? Man, we've had a rumored Lego store opening closer to me for like years at this point. I'm like, when the heck is that opening? I would definitely go more, which yeah, it's dangerous, but I would go to the Lego store more if it was closer to me. Just finished my build, but want is that Lego orange Lego piece by your arm, for I never used it. This is a brick separator. This is to separate bricks when they're stuck on each other. I mean, this is a pretty simple example because they do more complicated things. But you just do this and it brings it apart. And then there's also the stick part, and that's for Technic pins. Do I have another Technic pin here? Okay. So whenever things are more stuck together, let's say there's a Technic pin there in the center, right? Where I just put that black thing in. You stick it, push it from the other side. Yep. And then if you have two things like stuck together, Here, I won't fully do it just because it's annoying. But getting plates stuck together like this, sometimes they're hard to separate. You can like wedge this in the middle and it comes apart pretty easily. It does ruin like the edge of it, but I don't know. Depending on how many Lego sets you have and how many of these you have, you just get another one. Oh, in Canada, I see. Jackson just posted a review for Briley's Burgers in Austin. Oh my god, I have to check it out. Since I'm also nowhere near Barton, I don't go as often as I would if I were closer. Planning to go on the 26th, though. Is something coming out later in the month, or is that just because of... Is that when Double Points is going to be? Yeah, when I went this weekend, I was going to buy, like, so much. Like $110 worth, right? Which at that point, if there was a GWP, but there wasn't, I would try to get it. But I was like, nope, gonna save and wait for Double Points day. But I did walk out with a set. What did I end up buying? The Magnolias. I'd been wanting them. I just like, there's nothing like, you can't just go to the Lego store and leave empty-handed. You gotta get a little treat. Hello, Cersei. Cutie. Oh, nope, you're facing the wrong way. Those are my Lego door stops. If I recall correctly, there's supposed to be Double Points coming. That's today. Just gonna buy some Harry Potter sets. Yeah, if I get the... So that's one of the ones that I had in my cart this past weekend. So for Double Points, I'll probably get... I want the plants, like the mandrake and stuff. Are you gonna connect anywhere else or just here? No cabe. Oh, tan al revés. Okay. How did I do this upside down? There you go. It's coming together. Clip City over here. You can also pre-order on Double Points and get them. What? Well, you can't pre-order today and get Double Points. Do you mean that on the day of Double Points you can pre-order? Because that does make sense. I need to go to the bathroom. I think I'm going to go to the bathroom after this bag. And see, I have an hour. I don't know that I'll get to finish this stream. But I'm not going to like do another stream where I just do like a bag. So I may end up just finishing this off stream. You know what? I almost streamed the, like, live stream built the rest of the helicarrier. I just, like, there's, like, no part of me that wants to finish building that. I'm just, like, dragging through that build. Ah, fun. Oh, that's all fingerprinty. Did you get BDP sets this morning? I did not. Chat, did any of you guys get any of the Bricklink Designer Program sets today? know a couple of friends of mine who did. I've been tempted in the past, but I think I'm like over it. I just have too many things. Hello, YouTubes. Oh my God, that's my husband. Hello, husband. So fingerprinty. What is this, the right size? Side? What is this big black space for? Oh, what? You just subscribed. Thank you for streaming the set today. I can't wait to get this one. I have about 400 more sets to finish. You do have a very extensive backlog. So I could see about, I could see you just wanting to maximize on points and stuff like that rather than get it right away. It's so easy to give into that hype. I'm going to get the 2 Harry Potter book nooks and that Sorcerer's Stone set when I go to the store. The Sorcerer's Stone set. Which one's that one? Is that the one with Hedwig? Because I do really want that one. I don't have space for it now that I've like condensed my Harry Potter stuff section. So if I got it, I would have to get rid of other stuff, other Harry Potter stuff. I feel like there's other cute Harry Potter stuff that's come out recently. Oh my gosh, BFAB! Gracing me with your presence. The little robot guy. I am hiring builders for summer job. The collector's edition, yeah. I don't have space for any of my sets, so get added to the backlog. This build is so far very reminiscent of the Ferrari helmets, which I think is the point. I'm sure I think there's actually been some variation in some stuff, but the same Lego designer did them all. So somebody in chat did point out that there's like 100 less pieces in this or more. And I need to go to the bathroom, so when I'm done with this bag, I'm gonna go potty. Oh, okay. Sideways building. Dun, 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 dun. Glad to see you're live. Yeah, I was live streaming like a month ago for like a month straight, and I feel like I didn't see you. And then I've been busy the last month or so, but I told everybody, I was like, try to commit to at least streaming once a week on Mondays, which this week I had already failed because it's Tuesday, but it's not failure if I'm still streaming once a week. So, and I have all these Lego sets for June that I'm just gonna, this will be my content for them, will be streaming, just because it's kind of easier for me that way sometimes. At least with these smaller sets that I can just get out of the way in one stream, which I'm hoping to be done with this, because I need to be off in 50 minutes when my friends get out of work, because we're doing the Twilight thing. Woo! And then I'm doing the stand up to builders, or stand up builders, stand up to cancer stuff fundraising later this year. So I just want to be sure that I can build an audience who's gonna, you know, watch that stuff. Jean, we're still going. Yeah, I want to try to finish this build. If anything, I might need one bag left, but I'd rather just finish it because it's not like I'm going to come back and stream like just one bag. At that point, I would just start streaming the next helmet. But I have like 3 Star Wars sets to build that came out in June. Plus the Piastri helmet, and I plan to do streaming as content for those, so. I already have too many HP sets, but if a large Hedwig is released, I'd get it. I missed the icon set. Yeah, I thought about getting that one so often, but I was like, I don't want to dedicate that much space to that, which is why I love the smaller one. And it's like only 130 bucks too, right? I'm still up in the air about it, but we'll see. Okay, these are gonna go, these clippies are gonna go here. And then this clip come back here. Okay. Did I see a Star Wars set is coming to your live stream builds? Yeah. Hello, MSL. Yeah, I'll be building the upscaled Vader, the helmet, the AT-RT, is that what it's called? And then the Imperial shuttle that I just got yesterday. Maybe not all of them, but definitely 1 or 2 of those Star Wars ones, and then the Piastri helmet. Oscar Piastri. Okay, so I'm about to go to the bathroom. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, I will run an ad during that time. Did I do this wrong? Am I stupid? Okay. Yeah, I'll run ads for 2 minutes while I'm in the bathroom on Twitch, so that way they'll get pushed forward or whatever. Might refill. Water's fine. My soda? Actually, I might just make a whole fucking coffee at this point. It's 4 o'clock and I need to be up late. I have both big Hedwigs, but the Sorcerer's Stone one reminds me of a pigeon. Tammy, did you already build it? Can you send a picture in the Discord? Like a comparison? If you have it. I've always loved your modified Star Wars busts. Awesome colors. Thank you. They're right there. Oh, I guess you can't totally see because I'm covering it. But yeah, I made those just for me because I wanted them for my collection. I still dream that one day they'll make Sabine helmets, but since Rebels gets like no love in LEGO, highly doubt that'll happen. Okay, and then you're going here. Lovely. All right, potty break. Here's a quick look at the helmet so far. This is about halfway through, 3 bags in, and it's mostly clips because that's what holds most of these F1 helmet sets together. It's crazy. And then like the major differences is that there's a lot of neon for Lando and then orange for McLaren on the inside of the helmet builds. Sleepy, yeah, that's why I don't want that one. Okay, let me run the ads on Twitch and then I'll be back. I guess I can put this here in the meantime so people who pop in know what this is. Kind of small. It's a few days ago earlier. Okay. All right. I'll be back. You guys. Oh, let me put Lando on his little... Yeah. Where's Twitch? Oh, thank you. My friend Morgan built it. He's usually here on Twitch. He's a moderator too. Okay. Commercial. 120. I'll do 160 seconds just because of the coffee. Oh, wait. Is it commercial? Is that the code? Yeah, commercial. So I'm going to go to the bathroom, make myself a coffee. I'll do Twitch ads. And... Fuck, was I going to say something else? I don't remember. Okay, well, BRB, y'all. Oh, wait, my phone. My God, it took forever. Sorry, I had a donut. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't have a whole donut. I had a couple of bites of a donut. Nobody talked amongst themselves? You guys. I've got both Hedwigs if you want to see the comparison. Yeah, I do. I just thought it was hilarious that Tammy was like, it looks like a pigeon. Okay, bag 4. Ooh, and this is where we put the visor in. Beans version. Who do you think you are for? Oh, remember earlier when I was telling you guys about my friend who designed this jeans version logo? That's 4 in the chat, Forsted. Forsted is super lovely. Does like the coolest minifigure designs. And they always get like recognized by the people like that they're based on. Like I think, which ones were the recent ones? Was it for your Obsession minifigures? Or Back Rooms? I know it's one of those movies that I still want to watch and haven't watched. Like the actors like went and liked the posts. That's like pretty awesome. What happened to the rest of the donut? So I don't eat, okay, that's a lie. I do sometimes sit down and eat a whole donut. I did that this weekend. But when it comes to sweets, it's a lot in terms of like richness and stuff like that and calories. So I don't always like eat the whole thing. So I'll just take like a couple bites out of it either throughout the day or like throughout several days. And yeah, so I just put it back in the fridge to enjoy maybe tomorrow. We were allowed to speak. Hi, Jean. Are you ready for Silo Season 3? Yes, I'm so ready. I can't wait. We have Silo, and then we have House of the Dragon. I feel like there's something else. Oh, and then we have Supergirl and Spider-Man. Oh my God, it's going to be a summer of the screen for me. I can't wait. Obsession. Nobody from Backrooms has acknowledged that post. Well, boo. Boo, you whore. That means I'll watch Obsession and not Backrooms. I will say, I don't like scary stuff, so Obsession seems more like something that I would watch in terms of that genre over Backrooms seems like a little too scary for me. But this is your reminder that you should all go watch Masters of the Universe. You know what? I was thinking of doing like a giveaway on my page for oh my God, we're getting to the blobs. Yay, blobs. So Lando Norris's thing is his helmet design, which are these neon yellow blobs. We get that one and then the orangey one. So I'll put them down first, I guess. And then share them. Oh, you have to make sure that the blobs are facing the right way because, yeah, so like that doesn't align, for example. But this does. The black parts align here. Yeah, look at that. Printed parts. I can't believe. You know, when I was streaming the Ferrari helmets, and yeah, people were like, what helmet would you like to see? And I was definitely like, man, if we could get the Lando helmet, I just don't know how they would do the blobs. And then not only did they do the blobs, they like printed everything. And then of course the other half of his helmet isn't a blob for the 1000th Monaco Grand Prix. So this says never stop racing and then 2026. So the other half of the helmet is like the design of the car also. Man, my hand's all sticky from the donut and I can't focus. It's driving me crazy. I'm ready for all these movies. Have begun my return to AMC. Oh my God, Charles. So we just got the AMC little membership thing, which is part of why... Oh no, I forgot my straw. I typically drink every drink hot or cold through a straw just because of the because I like having white teeth. So I'm just gonna slurp rudely instead so that I avoid my teeth. Because I forgot a straw. Almost stayed after work to rewatch Backrooms. Yeah, I get it. Especially a play like that. It's very high energy. I got my Supergirl tickets for the early screening. Ooh, I'll have to see if I can get an early screening for Supergirl. That would be fun. Obsessions is so good. I admit, I had to... For movies that are scary, I have to look up what they're... Like, spoil myself, basically. To see if I can handle the scariness. And so I do know what happens, but... Knowing that, like, I want to watch it still. Jean, what's your top 5 sets? I don't fucking know. It's like too difficult. If I could do by theme, maybe. Rivendell is definitely up there. I also had a lot of fun. I had a fun time building the Marvel, the Sanctum Sanctorum. That was a lot of fun. Go in the middle. Where you going, Puppy Nugget? Puppy? Why are you leaving me? Oh, she's so cute. What is another, it's a fun set in this room. Jango Fett was really fun. Jango Fett's fire spray class slave thing. Whatever they're calling it. Thriller intense but not scary. How about Spider Noir? Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be really good too. Haven't checked it out yet. I want the blue helmet. The Piastri one. It's cute. You're an A-lister now. Halfway through Spider Noir. It's really different from anything Marvel. Hi. Hello, I am Dawn. Did you buy the Zelda Great Deku Tree set? I didn't buy it. Lego sent it to me when it first came out. So I do have it in my Zelda shelf. But they didn't send me the other one, the recent one, so I bought that one. Day one buy. I needed it. I just love Legend of Zelda. How have things been? Things have been good. Have I streamed since I was in Ireland? Is this going? Okay. So clipping this part to the McLaren section of the helmet, not the blob section. Did they both clip in? One clip, one way or another. Okay, I'm gonna assume that clipped in. Nice jawline of the helmet. I asked if you built it. I was just gonna ask how the build was. Did you build? Oh, did I build it? Yeah, I built it when it came out. I actually remember, I think I was in Europe when it arrived. Like, it arrived the day before I was going to Europe, so I couldn't, like, build it or anything, but I took the minifigures with me just because I was really excited about it. Like, Breath of the Wild is the best. But yeah, I built it back. Is it 2 years? What is it? I don't have room on my lap. And then I can't see the instructions if I have you on my lap. Oh, you're so cute. Here, you can stay on my lap for a little bit. Come on. No going pee-pee on the chair, though. Yeah. No pee-pees. She's my elderly baby. She's 12. She's going to be 13 this year. But she's like showing a little bit of signs of incontinence. And it's like not on purpose. She just like will be like napping. And she goes pee pee. And she already ruined my other desk chair, like in my other room. 30 miles is pretty far. In Austin, the true IMAX theater is the Bob Bullock. Yeah, it's right in the middle of the city, but I'll still never go because like, I don't want to go and be uncomfortable. And those seats suck. Like that theater has not been upgraded in forever. So I'm happy doing like the FOMAX screen at the, there's like a theater. Is it in Cedar Park or not Cedar Park? It's on like Stone Lake Boulevard. That's what I go to. But it'd be nice if we could have another IMAX screen. True IMAX screen. Still in the middle of my Daytona SP3 set. Looks super cute. Yeah, the Great Deku Tree build. I always wanted to do a long form YouTube video on it and I just never got around to it. Maybe I still can. I mean, obviously Land doesn't care about the reporting on it anymore, but because it was so good. I built the Breath of the Wild version, not the Ocarina of Time. But I've thought about rebuilding it into that one. I just never cared about that game as much as Breath of the Wild. Am I missing a piece? Am I blind? Did I already put it down? No. Is it in the bag? Okay. Sorry, Cersei, I'm gonna squish you. Oh. Oh my god, how? I swear it just appeared. Was it there the whole time? I'm gonna have to go back and check. Okay. Here, how about I put a blankie on my lap so if you do go pee-pee, you can go pee-pee on the blanket. How about that? Okay, come back. Come back. Come here. Yeah, come here. Okay. I would care. Oh, you're so sweet. The seats 1000% suck at the museum, but for the true IMAX, it's worth every once in a while. There's a FOMAX at Barton's AMC. There is, but we just went this weekend and never again. Never again. I'm gonna stick to the one at the Stone Lake Boulevard. I mean, that IMAX at the mall, like, smelled. Like, literally smelled bad. FOMAX. They are doing the remake for Ocarina of Time. I saw that. Yeah, I had a girl posting all the updates. She's not just a girl, she's my friend Steph. She's posting like the Nintendo Direct news into my Discord. Okay, please click. She's precious. She is precious. Hello, doggy. Cersei, everyone's saying hi. She's just sleeping. Maybe one day I'll drop by if it's actually something I'm excited about. With AMC, I just seeing everything no worry these days. I think I heard the Ewok song in the background. Yeah, I have lo-fi, like, nerd music in the background. How about that Monaco GP? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we sort of did a little recap of it earlier. That was something, but it's better to have something than a snooze fest. I feel like last year was kind of a snooze fest. But last year also the cars were like the cars are like smaller this year, you know? So I saw a little bit of passing happening, and there's also that mandatory 2-stop last year. I don't think they had that this year, right? Okay, so here's the other jaw line of the helmet. More LANDO blobs. Oh, it's upside down. LN cart quadrant, it says. Super sick. Penalty GP. I can't remember the last time I saw so many penalties. Oh, it's on the inside. Click. Oh, no. ¿Qué pasó? Dang it. The thingy fell off of where it goes. The clips are just like, there's so many clips. Okay, you can just stay there. All right, so there's like the bottom of the helmet. Only suffering the seats for Christopher Nolan. I think I've only ever seen one movie at the bar in AMC as well. I don't even remember what the last one I saw at the Bob Bullock one was. FIA is actually the Oprah of penalties. The thing about the penalties is how inconsistent they are from GP to GP. Like, is the FIA just like different people at every game? You know what I mean? Like the local FIA? Or do they also travel with the GP? Because remember Mexico? Mexico last year was wild. It was like the Wild West out there. Everybody was doing random things like cutting the chicanes. And some people were getting penalties and some were not. And it was just like, what is happening here? I was really confused. And like some people got like really harsh penalties for something that in the previous GP, like somebody got like just like a 5-second penalty versus like a grid drop, like 5-place grid drop type of penalty. I wish I could remember exactly what happened. I just know that Mexico was like the Wild West and I was like, what is happening here? And then that one steward who was just like almost got hit by Liam Lawson in Mexico. Yeah, Mexico last year was wild. Okay, another piece missing. That's probably right in front of me. Yep, yep. Crashing at home must have been rough. Leclerc crashed in the same spot as Stroll? Send me, I know! That's what I was thinking too. I was like, he cursed it. Hello, Amelia Matthews. Welcome. The stewards are different from GP to GP. Monaco is also run by a local auto club and not FIA. I was like, no way that just happened. I want to say the last movie I saw at the Bullock might have been the Black Widow movie, so it's been quite a while. I mean, I think for me it was even longer than that. When did the Black Widow movie come out? I think the last movie I saw there was The Last Jedi, which was incredible on the big screen. Mexico is wild. So was Brazil. That's right. Brazil was also crazy. What is it? You falling off? I'm just happy Lando got a DNF. What? You know you're watching a Lando Norris stream, right? Like, I'm wearing my Lando shirt. I'm building a Lando helmet. Oh, also I have my, well, I don't know a good way to show you this without tipping my coffee over, but I have my Carlos Sainz Smooth Operator cup. Oh, maybe I'll show you on the big one. Yeah. I got this last year on Etsy. It's cute. Checo called the track breaking up our turn 19 around lap 20. This may be a Lando stream, but are you not a self-proclaimed Williams girl? I build cam scene. Yes, currently my favorite team is Williams because my favorite driver is on Williams. That said, my favorite driver is on a team that has 0 chance of a world championship. So I support a lot of other drivers as well. And Lando is one of my favorite drivers. Lando and Charles. And Max. I don't know. I honestly like most of the drivers. They seem like funny guys. Checo. Love Checo. I love that Checo's back. I hate that he's on a team that's doing horribly this year. Bottas. Freaking love Bottas. Here's the 1000th GP printed tile. Is it in focus? That's okay. I like Haas because of their livery. I don't like Haas. Ever since they got rid of, oh my god, I can't remember his name. I guess they didn't get rid of him. He quit, right? The team principal. The guy. You know who I'm talking about. Mustache man. You guys are going to say his name, and I'm going to be really pissed that I didn't remember it. I just suck at names. Chile. Carlos Chile. I hate Lawson more than Stroll. I'm not the biggest Lawson fan, if I'm being honest. But I try not to say I hate any drivers just because I don't know them. I really don't like Isaac Hadjar. I have shoes I drink out of that are Mercedes. You have shoes that you drink out of that are Mercedes. Am I reading that right or am I blind? My laptop is like 4 feet away. I have shoes. I don't watch F1, so y'all sound like you're speaking another language. Sorry, Scooby. If you ever were interested, the Netflix show Drive to Survive is a great place to start. Steiner. Yeah, that's his name, right? What? The red flag should have happened long before lap 60, turn 1 kept on getting worse and worse, and 19 was wild everywhere it takes. Yeah, I thought that was weird too. They were like, yeah, full stop, full restart. This late into the game, like with 8 laps left. Like, really? That's when you're going to start investigating, like, what's going on? Monaco was wild. Drive to Survive, is it a documentary or acting? It's a documentary, pretty much. So it started with the 2019 season. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. It might be 2018. So pretty much like right now, season 7 just came out, Charles. And season 7 was based on last year's racing season. So the 2025 year came out this year in March. So this year, like they filmed throughout the racing year and then it comes out in March. Typically has been the schedule. So they start with like I think the 2019 season. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing? The corner. And it's true that you don't have to watch every season, but I think it's funnier to watch it from the beginning. Ah! Wait, did I lose a piece or was I being overdramatic? Damn, so just behind the scenes of every season. Kind of, yeah. It's how my husband got into F1 by watching Drive to Survive. And like that same year that he watched it, he was like, do you want to go to the race? I was like, sure, I'll try anything once. And then I was like, yep, I'm a fan. I love this. Bring me back every year. 10-10. Yes, shoes that are Mercedes F1 driver shoes, and they have cups in them so I can do shots out of them. I feel like you need to send me a picture of this because I don't know what I'm picturing. I gotta run. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Dawn. Or a specific team. No, it's kind of like every team, Charles, which is kind of like where it gets a little messy because... Oh, I just knocked Lando out. Oops. Because, for example, 2025 was a wild season. And a lot of stuff happened, like crazy stuff. And then when the season came out, like I don't feel like they covered a lot of this stuff. And I was like, what? Where was the acknowledgement of this thing? Where was the acknowledgement of like that thing? And apparently, the thing is that Netflix kind of tries to predict what's going to happen throughout the season right at the start, like right before the season starts. And then they schedule because they have to schedule all this time with the teams. Like, they can't just barge in whenever because of other kind of media obligations and stuff. So they have to kind of like pre-plan throughout the season when they're going to be with certain teams. And they just may be with a certain team on a day that something big happened with another team, and then they just don't capture it kind of thing. So I learned that this past year, which I was like, well, that's kind of lame. Here, I'm just guessing. Does this actually go here? No, it doesn't even go there. Okay. What is it? Am I talking too much? Am I too loud? Poor Science Hulkenberg pulled an Osama bin Russell on it. That's amazing. He really did, though. And I love Nico, but that was not cool. Oh, thanks, Tammy. That sounds like something every sport should do, but I know that'll never happen. Is that why Aston Martin is rarely mentioned? Hey, Beckwith. Actually, I don't know what you go by. Chris Beckwith, Christopher. What are you building again? I'm building the Lando Norris 1000th Grand Prix helmet. I feel like every season of Drive to Survive actually has an Aston Martin episode for whatever reason, even though like they didn't do anything. It's just like, oh, Lawrence Stroll still has a lot of money. Surprise, surprise. Ooh, okay. Now we're opening the visor. Love a pre-packaged visor. Like, that's not floating around with other pieces, because then I can get scratched. The way I actually like applying the stickers is not to have them... I like to put it on the helmet first, so that helps me apply it better, actually. So, gonna put this here. That's where they go, right? Why doesn't look like a very hefty pin location? Ah! See, I knew it. Sorry, Cersei, did I hit you? Oh no, another piece flew over there. Sorry, I have a dog on my lap and I'm trying my hardest to keep her comfortable. What did MCL ask? I couldn't figure out what you did to your Padme shirt for the Walt Disney shirt. Did you modify it? So for that shirt, the Padme shirt, it's the same. It came out on the other side as well. I bought a shirt from Amazon, like a tank top. And I bought like a fabric applique. Like an iron-on gold decorative. Chingada madre. Sorry, it's not cussing if it's in another language, right? And it was supposed to be like an iron-on, but I didn't iron it on. I glued it on with shoe glue because there's like stretch here. Let me just put this on first. This like feels gappy. Okay, let me show my phone so that you guys know what I'm talking about. So because it was a tank top that had stretch on it, I didn't feel comfortable putting it down and ironing something on it before the shirt was stretched, which means that when I wear it, it stretches, right? Because that's what fitted clothing does. So I put it on myself. Obviously, I'm not gonna iron my fucking chest because that's a hazard. So I got shoe glue and I laid down in bed like flat and then just was applying shoe glue to the thing and doing that. But for the chat who doesn't know what I'm talking about, let me pull up a picture. This was me waiting for my Uber. So yeah, it was just a tank top with fabric applique that I put shoe glue on. And then throughout the day, it was kind of coming off. So I carry the shoe glue with me and then just apply it in the middle of waiting in lines and stuff like that. Noise. I just built a B2. I'm hoping the Lance Stroll helmet comes out from Lego. Why? I'm almost done with my show now. Then I go to Nicolas Cage. Man, I'll add 1 season of Drive to Survive to see how it is. Yeah, do it! Oh my god, what is he doing? I feel like this Lego launch caught me like April Fool's twice. First it didn't launch on June 1st. Nothing on the Lego site, no pre-orders, then bam, there it is a few days later. Yo sí entendí, no te preocupes. Shoe glue, I guess shoe glue is to help keep shoes together when they die. I really don't know, but that's just what the internet said that I should use. So the thing about this helmet launch. Okay, so first of all, here's the helmet. I have applied the helmet visor first. And now I'm going to apply the stickers because that's how I find it easiest to do. So sticker 1. So the thing about this launch is that it was supposed to launch earlier, like a month earlier, but for the 1000th Grand Prix. But then the 1000 Grand Prix didn't happen when it was originally planned to be because which ones got canceled? Was it Saudi Arabia and something else? You know, they got canceled because of the war. So, but a lot of stores didn't get the memo. So some stores, like third-party retailers, had these helmets out for sale. Like I know there was like an F1 store in the UK that was just selling the Piastri and Oscar helmets like all month long. Even though they hadn't even been announced by Lego. And then the firsts came, but they weren't going to be announced on the first because they usually don't do any press that day of the week for the race. And they were going to do it on the 3rd. So that's what happened. And Lego does sometimes drop stuff later, like, or earlier or different times of the month. It's not often, but like the Pokemon drops were like the 27th or something because of Pokemon Day. So that's why these were revealed on Wednesday. They were revealed the same day as drop. Okay, now I need to focus to put this on straight. Oh no! No. Where is the middle of the McLaren logo? Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. It's just such a long and skinny sticker. Okay, I think I did all right. What do we think? And in case you mess up, they give you 2 more chances. I've never seen that. And actually, they give you another chance with the hardware on the visor too. Okay. I'm glad to see the expensive ears survive the trip. I know. Now I'm like, okay, I kind of want to redo that bound, but better in the future. So I don't know if I want to get rid of them yet too. Hi, Jean. Hello, Mogan? I don't know why Streamlabs gave you a really dark font. Qatar, that's what got canceled. Aw. Thanks, MSO. I was really happy with how it turned out. My biggest thing was that I didn't know if I would have the guts to wear that out in public. Oh shit, it's 5 o'clock. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't know if I would have the guts to wear that out in public, that outfit. But I did. That's glad I did. It was cute. I liked all the pictures I took too. The picture ops I got to do. Wait, what am I doing? I just don't like the instructions to take up too much of y'all's view, you know? Do me a favor, if you guys are watching on YouTube, please give this video a thumbs up, this stream. Appreciate it. It's the freest way you can help support my content. Just giving a thumbs up. Oh my god, look at all these printed pieces! There's even printed slopes, like 1x2 slopes. Look at that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I did want to go on a run before I went to this thing. Then we probably need to eat also. And subscribe. Well, I'm not going to force anyone to subscribe to me. But if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you here. Most of the recent Speed Champions wave has a lot of printed parts. Does it? You know, when I went to the Lego store this weekend, I really wanted to buy the unicorn, and it wasn't in stock. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Sorry, I don't know why I yelled. Britt, are you going to be at any of the conventions this year? Like Brick World or Brick Slopes? I think you said no to Brick World already, actually. Ooh, Shape of a Soup. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. One of these days, I'm going to have really cute like videos and stuff to play for you guys for when you do super chats. But for now, thank you. You disliked. Hey. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hey, Gar the Great. Good to see you. It's been a while. Well, it's mostly been a while because I haven't been streaming, but yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm about to log off because I needed to log off at 5 and I still opened another bag. But we'll see how far I get before my friends get here. And then I think, yeah, I'll cut the stream whenever they get here. They get out of work at 5 pretty much. What? Oh. God, I'm building something super weird. One, 2, 3, 4. You know, this yellow looks fake right now. Just because I've been seeing so much of the neon-y color that this looks like cheese compared to it. I am planning to go to Brick Slopes. Oh my gosh, yay! I got the Supra MK4, nice. Oh, I'll have to check it out. That's cool that it has so many printed parts. The new Ferrari Speed Champions has premium wheels, a big step up for the line. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't get any of that Speed Champions wave for the summer. Well, I look forward to meeting you at Slopes. That'll be super fun, Britt. Hey, Gar the Great. How are things with you? Things are great. Gosh, I've gone to Ireland and I've gone to Disney. Wait, I went to Ireland and New York. I guess I went to New York first and then Ireland and then Disney. Things should be chill. Well, at least until Brick World next week. But I'm only going for like less than 24 hours to film a video for some paid content. So that's my next trip. It'll be a short one, and it's mostly going to be work. The rest of the summer should be pretty chill. I don't think we have anything else planned. And then I have Brick Slopes and Salt Lake City in August, like later part of August. So those Pokemon Lego coming out, I know they look janky, but I must get one because it has my favorites in it. The smart Lego pieces. Is that just the sounds and stuff, or do I need to think when I put them together? Yeah, you don't really need to think anything when you put them together. And depending on which set is it that you want, it may not even have a smart brick because only 2 of the Pokemon wave that was announced has a smart brick. Like in it. So for the other ones, they're just smart brick compatible. Which means that it has tiles that interact with the smart brick, but you need to buy the smart brick separately, either with the Lego set or like on Bricklink in order to. Oh my god, this is funny. So I showed you guys like the 1x2 slope, but they have very different squiggles on them. So you need to make sure it's the correct squiggle to apply to the piece. Oh, nope, wrong piece. You inspire me to travel more. Aw, thanks. Yeah, it was one of the reasons that my husband and I, like, I don't know, got, one of the things we had in common, I should say, is that, you know, we were like, priorities-wise, I want to travel the world. I want to see the world. There's just so much of it. And Earth is, like, freaking beautiful. I will never be nonchalant about the Earth. Does it go on the top part or the bottom part? Top part, okay. And it's gonna go in the center. Hello, Bird Bricks. Fancy seeing you here on YouTube. Have to run TTFN. TT for now? What does that mean? The Lego community in Utah this year kind of makes me laugh. What do you mean? How? Brick conventions look so fun. I wish they'd have some where I live. Well, sometimes that's the beauty in it, is like traveling to them. Although we're now going to have a permanent one here in Austin, so I'm excited about that. It used to alternate between here and Houston, but it's just going to be here permanently now. Ta-ta for now. All right. Thanks, Brandon, for clearing that one up. Oh my god, that huge Pokemon set, yes. It is totally a project. And I will say, once I built my favorite Pokemon, which is Ivysaur, well, or Venusaur, my favorite is Bulbasaur, but you know what I mean. Once I built my favorite evolution, I was like, I don't really care to build the rest of it. But man, it looks so stunning on display, but it's just so big. So actually, like, that's one that I've been wanting to get rid of, but my husband really, really likes it, so he won't let me. But I did show my friends yesterday, Cam, I don't think Cam's in the chat, Cam and Gabby, I showed them, and they were like, what are you talking, like, it looks sick there. I'm just like, yeah, but I could have so many more other things there instead of this one giant thing. Like, space is an issue as a Lego collector. Oh, the BAM corporate thing in Utah. Yeah. That's definitely wild. I'm surprised we haven't talked about it. And I won't really have a chance to because I'm about to log off. I just feel like everything that needs to be said has been said. Like, there's really nothing interesting new coming out at this point. Especially Ben's latest video. He's like, I can't. They're literally threatening to take, like, all of the GoFundMe money and all this stuff if he continues to report on it in the way that he's been reporting. But in the meantime, I mean, it's not like I went to Bricks and Minifigs so much, but I will be boycotting, even though I love my local stores. I feel like that's the best message to send, is by boycotting, so that encourages the local stores, the franchise stores, to stand up to corporate, you know? Like, hey, do the right thing. My stores are suffering. It's not going to Houston anymore. Oh my gosh, Bricks of Brian! Hello, I was talking about you earlier. Well, I was talking about stand-up builders and, you know, how you organize all that. Oh my god, we have a celebrity in the chat. Twitch chat. This set didn't come in my favorite, and now I'm struggling. It does look beautiful complete. Wait, who's your favorite, Britt? I will be at Brick Universe Raleigh at the end of June. Fun. I hear that's a fun one. I still haven't been to a Brick Universe show, but one day. Talking about me. I'm excited for the new SpongeBob sets coming out. I donated my old sets. I think it's crazy they're threatening the GoFundMe. I know. I'm like, you want to keep like putting yourself in a bad light, because that's how you do it. That's how you put yourself in a bad light. Yeah, Brian, I was just talking about, like, I'm committed to streaming at least once a week, and I did struggle in the last month because of how busy I was. And starting with Mondays, so streaming on Mondays. So yesterday didn't work out, but I didn't want it to just discount the entire week, which is why I'm streaming now. And then I was just telling people about the Stand Up to Cancer, like the stand-up builders. Like, I've seen you guys do it every year. I feel like you asked me a couple of years ago to do it, and it was during a time when I was going to be like back-to-back conventions, and I couldn't. I wasn't able to. And then I was like too chicken to ask you about it like the other year that I could. But then this year, you put a call out for builders in your stories, so I was like, I want to do it this time. Although now I'm scared, because I was like, I don't do anything fancy. I just build, and I barely hang with the Twitchers, just with normal streaming. So we'll see. But I'm going to try to do giveaways. Like, I definitely have plenty of Lego I can give away, and so I'm trying to just build a streaming community before I try to raise funds to kick cancer's ass. I never had a SpongeBob set because as a kid I could only afford pick and bricks. Don't be chicken around me. You're already doing great. Thanks, Brian. I've just like somebody donated earlier like a $1.99 super chat, and I was like, dang it, I don't even have like cute videos to play for that, and I want to. One of these days I'll have it. Maybe I'll have those set up for Stand Up to Cancer, right? For the donos, I'll have like videos to play. I removed all my alerts, so you're in good company. The most alerts I have is just when people sub, or do super chats, or follow, I think. My favorite Pokemon is Sylveon. Oh my god, Britt. So my favorite starter is Bulbasaur, but my favorite Pokemon is Eevee. And my favorite evolution is Umbreon. But Sylveon is super pretty too. And I love Leafeon too. I love the evolutions in general. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. Me, sorry. Wait, where are the... Okay, they're the right side. Umbreon the goat. My favorite Pokemon is also Sylveon. Hey girl, you and I are Lego builders. Yeah, girl. Guy. I am a Lego builder. My god, this helmet is like looking so sick. If they ever make a giant Togepi, I'll be there. I definitely want that set that's coming out that has Umbreon in it. It will be mine at all costs. I haven't even like looked at the pricing of the Pokemon Smart sets. I'm gonna be a big old sucker for those Pokemon sets. I know! I was just like... Like, could they be better builds? Sure. You could also wait. Like, you don't have to get them. Like, we can wait to see if they come out with more, like, more stuff closer to, like, how the first wave looked, which is more adult. Because that Eevee build, for example, stunning. Perfection. Like, no notes. But at least the evolutions, I'm going to be all over that. Because I think Jolteon also is coming out. Like, I'm buying all those evolution sets. Which one also looked super cute? Was it Jigglypuff? Fucking love Pokemon. Oh, Gene, I got those smart bricks. My favorite starter is Squirtle, but Sylveon is fave. I love it. Lego gave us more Eevee. Me too. The techniques they pull off to make the helmet shapes are astounding. It really is astounding because it's all clips. It's all a system of clips just everywhere. So it's like so bizarre. It's been so interesting because, like I said, the same Lego designer did all of them. Oh no, ¿hice algo malo? Oh no, okay. Sorry, I was questioning if I did something wrong. I think in Spanish, so sometimes things just come out in Spanish first. Didn't like Sylveon when they first announced it, though we had enough evolutions, but then I got one and that thing is crazy powerful. Hello, Jean. Hello, Jay. Good to see you. The new Pokemon sets are a bit pricey, but it's because of Smart Brick, I'm sure. They need to do the UCS scale of a Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. Oh my gosh, Brian, imagine that the starter set that we got, but with the OG evolutions, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. Is that what you mean? Like UCS scale? Because I'll throw that thing out like so fast. Well, I won't throw it out, I'll give it away. To make room to put the evolution trio, the OG trio. I have the new Hogwarts Castle Harry Potter. That would sell incredibly well. I think so too. People love Eevee. I pre-ordered a few of them. Oh, nice. You pre-ordered them? I'm going to wait till release day for the Pokemon stuff. I feel like that would make a good vlog, like a day one shopping vlog. Especially because that's also going to be One Piece releases, right, in August. August is going to be expensive for me. There is always the chance that like Lego will send them to me, but that's not like guaranteed. So and then Ninjago, Dragon Rising Dragons, and Max. Yeah, that Umbreon Garchomp. Yes. Did you get something from Bricklink? I did not get anything from Bricklink today. The last really big thing I wanted from Bricklink ever was the mushroom house thing. And I survived that temptation, so I think I'm good on anything else. Like, it looks cool, I just don't have the space to have so many things. So many fandom things, you know? August 1, new Dragon coming out. I'm planning to get a job at my local Lego store so I can get the entire One Piece collection. Ooh. I do think that, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, Lego does like a grace period for the employee discount. Like you may have to be working there for a certain amount of time before you're eligible for the employee discount on Lego sets. So definitely look into that if you do want, you know, to buy Lego with the discount. Am I supposed to have something on this? See, this is different from the Ferrari helmet because I think this piece had something else, right? And it attached to the center differently. But here it's just having me like fucking freeball it. That's it? You're just gonna sit there? All right. Pre-order Pikachu and Gengar for the GWP, but I will most likely get more. I can't wait for One Piece. Oh yeah, the GWP. I want the GWP. Well, my friends are like just not coming, or have they texted? Nope. What is a GWP? The GWP is Squirtle, and it's like a Ditto Squirtle. Right? Here, Britt will know the answer. I throw my money at Lego for a UCS Eevee evolution set. Right? Absolutely would. Wait, where does this go? I have the 2 new dragons from season 4 of Ninjago. I don't know anything about Ninjago, sorry. All I know about Ninjago is Ninja Cole and that I love him. I really love these Lego F1 helmets. I know. I saw actually, I don't think Brickstery is in the chat anymore, but Brickstery like lined them all up and they're so colorful. It makes me wish that Star Wars made those Sabine helmets like real. You could have beautiful, colorful Sabine helmets, and we don't. Uh-oh. Is this supposed to have an overhang this big? Do you see what I mean? Like there's kind of a gap here between these two pieces. I don't like it. No me gusta. A Diddle Squirtle. It's a Ditto GWP. Hi, how are you? I'm doing great, Logan Singh. Thank you for asking. About to log off, actually, right when I finish these final pieces. Because in a couple of hours, we're going to the Twilight thing locally. To see a screening and then do a Q&A with Jackson and Ashley from Twilight. What is it? That's a QGWP, better than the parade. Okay, they're bringing back. After work traffic is going crazy right now. I bet your friends are still on the way. No, they work like right down the street, like, because they work where I used to work, and it was a 6-minute drive in the morning. Oh, I think I hear them. I think they're here. Which means Cersei is about to do a somersault off my lap because she goes crazy. Hello, Jean. Oh my gosh. M. Brick Maiden, my lady. Okay, go. Come on. Just stressing me out. Watch out for those vampires. Team Edward. Team Edward forever. Yeah. Anybody whose team Jacob is weird. Like, that guy imprinted on a baby. That's fucking weird. Is this where this goes? I feel like something's gonna break off. This doesn't feel natural. The dark side gives you access to some things that may be unnatural. I'm so happy you're able to get that. Yeah, I'm totally gonna post so many photos. I hope we get to meet them. Is that brave little soldier boy playing in the background? Probably. Leaves from the Vine. My first girlfriend turned into the moon. Leaves from the Vine. Game Chops. Captain Jack Sparrow, the Disneylanders. Oh no, where did it go? Jacob, a killer too, as Bella would say. I am more Team Charlie too. I was always Team Charlie. At my age, Charlie is looking like a reliable dream. I mean, I was always the girl to, like I was crushing on Viggo Mortensen when I was 13. Like, that man is 50 years older than me or something. Okay, is this the end? No. Oh yeah, I still have all these gigantic pieces. Silver. Silver. This and this. Okay, I hear Danielle. Some of these things are looking like too gappy for my liking. The amount of gappy is too damn high. other side. And I kind of predicted it correctly. 1 bag to go. I won't get to finish it on the stream. But the front is pretty much done. This is sick. And this looks looks like Lando is a robot, like a droid. Where's the minifigure? Oh, he's on the, yeah. So there it is. My next stream, I'm not going to finish this. My next stream will just be one of the other sets, either the Star Wars upscaled Vader or the Piastri helmet, or can I move this down? Yeah. Or the Piastri helmet, or the Imperial Shuttle, or the AT-RT helmet thing. We'll see. But I'm going to build most of those on stream over the next couple weeks. Who's Edward's dad? Oh yeah, Carlisle's pretty hot too. Enjoy the Twilight thing. Never remember the song's name, but I know it's from Avatar. Looks great, definitely getting that set. It's, yeah, it looks like it's an animatronic, like a droid. Oh, I was like putting it up into the build cam. This is the back side of it. But it does, I mean, it looks complete on the front side. Man, God, this looks so good in person. I cannot. And it matches my jersey, my Lando jersey. All right, you guys, thank you so much for streaming. I'm heading out. Give this video a thumbs up on your way out. If you're watching on YouTube, I would appreciate it. Roaming Bricks, I'm about to leave. Bye, Brian. It was so good to see you in the chat. Yay, last meeting of the day is done. Oh, Brian Anderson, you too. I'm about to leave. Okay. Gonna finish my coffee. Gonna go on a run. Yes, I can run in half an hour and then come back, get ready, and go. I think I can do it, right? I can do it. Bye, y'all. Thanks for the like, Roaming Bricks. Oh, God, I always forget how to end the stream. There it is. Oh, you're okay. I'm just glad you came in to say hi. Thank you.